Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here today at the OKdo Stand. Today I'm Marta, first of all, and I'm product manager in Arduino, and today I'm going to show you around the different technologies that we have released in the latest months and how they greatly combine together in order to satisfy many different use cases in the enterprise world. So first of all, let's have a brief overview of the system of modules of the Portenta family. So we have here the Portenta C33, which is the most cost-effective board of the Pro's portfolio. It is based on a Renesas microcontroller with an ARM Cortex M33, but it combines also connectivity like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, secure element, and battery supply that makes it ideal for low-power application. Then going a bit further, we also have the Portenta 87s in all the three variants available. So the Portenta 87, with respect to the Portenta C33, it embeds an STM3287 microcontroller from ST, which is a dual core, so you can basically run together two tasks at the same time without issues. Other than that, there is also here Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, Ethernet connectivity, battery supply, because also these boards are really low power in case of need, as well as many different features that allow to combine these products with different kind of carrier boards. Last but not least, the Portenta Estate. So the Portenta Estate is the high-end solution of the Portenta family. With respect to the previous two I presented, this is a microprocessor-based board, and so the amazing thing is that it can run Linux, so a real operating system that you can use for tons of applications. So imagine, for instance, to build your own video application, your own smart kiosk, for instance, or your own HMI, or even you can leverage this to run a full robotic system, robotic arm, an AGV, because you can run ROS inside a Docker container, which is the application that these kind of products are able to support. Of course, also here Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, so you are always connected to the rest of the world. And all of these products are also compatible with the Arduino Cloud, so you can program your solutions from remote, your project from remote, you can plan on time intervention and get notified in case any alarms to your system is happening. Going further, the real new addition to the portfolio is the Portenta Mid Carrier. The Portenta Mid Carrier is a great prototyping kit that can be combined with any of the Portenta boards that we were seeing before. You basically just plug it here. There are two high density connectors, 80 pins each, so it means 80 signals each of these connectors that are expanded on these headers. So any developer that would like to start prototyping with a Portenta board can leverage this solution and have access to plenty of resources like analog and digital IOs, CAN interfaces, two CAN interfaces actually. Then we have also PWM, UART, serial interfaces like SPI, I2C. So you basically are able to connect any kind of sensor or any kind of devices and start prototyping without that. In addition to that, we also have an Ethernet connector, a USB connector, the battery connector for RTC, so you will keep your application alive whenever it's needed, two camera connectors, one for MIPI camera compatible with Portenta Estate, and another connector for Arduino cameras compatible with the microcontroller-based Portenta boards. And then here on the side there is a display connector that allows you to connect any kind of display with this DPI signal, as well as the Giga Display Shield. Maybe some of you are already familiar with it. Last but not least, the Mini PCI Express connector. The Mini PCI Express is a really popular form factor that usually is deployed by many developers in order to expand the connectivity options of the solution. And so what we decided to do is to propose in the market 2 4G modules that can be easily combined with this carrier board with libraries that are already full of examples and ready to be deployed by anyone without effort. So you take one of these 2 modules, you combine it with the carrier board, and you are able to develop a project that can be installed everywhere you like. You don't need to have a strong, reliable Wi-Fi connectivity. You can just plug everything together and install your solution also in remote locations. They are coming in 2 variants because we have one more for the European market, and then a global variant that is covering also the US. They are 4G modules based on Cat4 technology from Quectel, and they have also 2G and 3G fallback. So in case the 4G connectivity is not reliable in that specific location, the module is able to drop back to 3G or 2G in case of need automatically. The global variant also has GNSS, so GPS. So you can install this solution everywhere you like and even localize it and understand where your project is actually running at the time. Going forward, the Portenta modules that can be easily combined with the Nicla boards. Nicla boards are sensorized nodes packed with different kinds of sensors. In particular, here we have the Nicla Sense-Me that has been developed together with Bosch, with multiple environmental sensing technologies. So we have temperature sensor, we have humidity, pressure, air quality sensor. So you can build your product able to qualify the environmental condition of your environment, of your plants or whatever you need. This board has also Bluetooth connectivity and an S-loop connector, which can be easily connected to any Portenta module. So you have a main module with a lot of power combined with a sensing solution. And so you have a full pack of resources available. These modules are also really low power, and they can be battery power as well, and all the sensors can be switched on and off depending on the need. And then we have also the Nicla Vision. As the name says, it has vision capability. We have a 2 megapixel camera that supports also colors cameras, a type of light, so a distance sensor in order to detect the distance of any kind of objects. And we have an IMU, so for motion capabilities, and a microphone. In addition to that, it also has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and an STM3287, so a dual core microprocessors in a really small form factor. This is a really popular board, and the funny part about any of the Nicla modules is that they can easily run machine learning models. So imagine you would like to detect some specific object in the environment. You just need to take a few pictures, upload it in the machine learning tools we provide with our Arduino cloud, and there you can easily detect the objects over time, because the model that you are going to create is going to be an Arduino library that you can easily run on any of the Nicla boards.
This one $6 too.
Another interesting addition to our portfolio is the Nano Matter. Matter is a domotics smart home connectivity standard that is becoming really popular these days, and the Nano Matter is just the perfect addition to this kind of application. In the Nano form factor, which is really popular and probably most of you already know, we embedded microcontroller with Matter capability from Silicon Labs that also has Thread and Bluetooth low energy connectivity. This board is really low power, and what it can do is basically become your next smart home device. So if you run it on your Arduino IDE, you will find plenty of examples like light bulb, environmental sensing, you can find also occupancy sensor, you can find different kinds of examples, and you can basically just decide which example you would like to run on your board, and this solution provides you a QR code. What are you going to do with the QR code? You scan it with your Google Home app, with your Apple Home, with your Alexa Home at all, You scan it and you will have your device automatically there integrated. So it's a really, really great evolution for the smart home application, for the smart home devices, and that you can easily control also with your voice thanks to the different voice controlled assistant platforms that you already have at home. So mainly that's it from Arduino today, and thanks so much for listening, and please feel free to contact OKdo or us for any need or any great project that you might want to build with the solution we have seen today. Thanks so much.